Elitist by nature.
Welcome, everybody, to the Elitist by Nature podcast.
Welcome.
Servicing the Phoenix metropolitan area for the past 3 weeks, and I know none of you have enjoyed any of that. Today, we're talking about some stuff, but first of all, I wanted to start off by lodging some complaints. Here's complaint number one. I was just taking a shit right now, and I had to wipe my ass. Well, I didn't have to wipe my ass with paper towels, like napkins.
100% completely chose to.
Yeah, I chose
I offered
to.
him toilet paper, but he refused and chose paper towels.
I've just been feeling like American trash a lot lately, dude. And it bothers me that we have a specific kind of paper for our asshole. And a specific...
Why? What kind of sadist would pick fucking paper towel? It's rough as hell.
It's not bad.
That's like purposely not buying Charmin. That doesn't make sense. I want a soft fucking caress and hug on my asshole.
It only feels like it's rough. We only have the conception that it's rough because we've been pampered, because our assholes have been pampered our entire lives. Yeah, but doesn't
your
dude.
Ass like almost itch a little bit after that?
It does not.
It doesn't do. I don't know, dude. When I use some nice ass like high grade toilet paper, and I wipe my ass, I just feel like my cheeks glide. Like it's just a much better situation.
You know,
because they've been pampered, you know, and like oiled and lubed up and shit. You know, kiss goodnight.
I think the solution to that is I just keep my asshole dry at all times. When I take a shit, I make
sure.
How
do you do that in Arizona?
Well, you gotta. All that
swamp ass is a serious fucking problem.
It's a serious fucking problem, dude.
Yeah.
When I take a shit, I need to make sure that it's not too wet and that there's not liquid squirting all over the place. My roommate has a squatty potty, so when you use that, your asshole is like right up to the water, dude. You know, your cheeks are fully spread, my guy.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, dude.
My mom has one of those.
Your mom has a squatty potty?
Yeah.
It's a weird feeling.
I've never used it.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
Shit.
It feels.
You don't recommend it?
I don't recommend it.
Isn't it supposed to be like a more natural position, having your knees up and like more crouched like that, though?
Well, yeah, but we've been spending like the past 2,000 years fighting nature to get to this point in our lives. So I'm not about to be regressive and use that shit because it feels too weird, bro. Your fucking knees are right up to your chest. And
yeah,
shit.
But doesn't it feel more natural?
It doesn't. No.
No,
because natural to me is sitting 90 degrees upright, dude.
But it's supposed to like open up your hole more or something.
Hunching a little bit.
Hunching a little bit. Just crouched over my phone, totally not looking at hentai.
Yeah, dude. And then your fucking knees will be like above your head, and you'll just be there on your phone looking like a fuck. Imagine if somebody walked into that. You know
that is pretty fucking weird.
It's
maybe
weird,
you shouldn't be
dude.
on your phone when you're taking a shit.
It's not
maybe that's the one thing. Because if you're just, I mean, first of all, lock the door.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I
no one should be coming in the door.
Yeah.
You know, knocking on. Unless you have that kind of living situation, and you know that might be why your rent's so cheap.
Yeah, well, the door locks, but it's pretty faulty. I'm not gonna lie. So even if you do lock it,
predatory neighborhood.
Yeah, a light tap, like 4 consecutive light taps on the door, will get it open.
Light taps?
Yeah, light taps, dude.
Holy shit, dude.
Like with an index finger, a moderately strong index finger, dude.
You need to fix that.
I kind of like the rush of somebody walking in.
That's strange.
Yeah, it's a little strange, dude. You know what else is strange? These fucking hipsters, bro.
What about them?
I've had it. I fucking had it with these hipsters, dude. All right, they keep coming up to me and they bring up lo-fi YouTube artists that they only know one fucking song from, trying to speak from a place of authority.
Have you heard that the new Prius Incarnate tape? It's on YouTube, bro. It's intense, bro. It's life changing.
Oh yeah, is it fire?
Yeah, it is fucking flames, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Fire,
yeah.
Flames.
Yeah, I love Prius Incarnate.
Yeah. You know Hobo Johnson, man?
I do know Hobo Johnson.
I love when people are like, Hobo Johnson's not bad, you're just not sad enough.
Yeah.
I fucking love that shit, dude.
I wrote in my book, then I got myself a soda. That's Hobo Johnson, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Did I send you that video, the making fun of it? Was like saying how he just doesn't want to have sex with her and shit.
Oh, was that you that sent me that?
Yeah, like the animated one. Oh my god, we're gonna post that on our Twitter if we haven't already. Might have.
I haven't been on Twitter in weeks, dude. How's everything on Twitter?
I mean, it's the same. It's still fucking trash.
Things haven't changed because I left and took my 35 follower account with me.
Honestly, I think it's worse because I think having another account makes it a little bit more credible, you know?
For the podcast?
Yeah, because right now it's my account, your account, and Mo's account attached. When you click on Mo's account, there's not jack shit on the profile.
Mo looks like a fucking Russian bot, dude.
He does, exactly.
He's got the name for it.
Yeah. But then like you click on yours and it's just like user not found. So it already looks illegitimate. And then it's just mine.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, this fucker.
Fuck. Yeah. I could reactivate it. I just deactivated it.
You're fine.
I just know if I reactivate it, I'm going to be looking for Earl Sweatshirt album news every fucking day for like 2 hours and not finding anything. I mean,
that's what the rest of the world's
doing. You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. Yeah, dude. I really don't miss Twitter at all. I was never into Twitter, if I'm being real.
I'm not really into it as much as I just like, I'm trying to use it, trying to use it as a tool. Yeah. But I don't know. I get honestly, I like the memes and shit on Twitter. I get pretty distracted with that shit.
There's already so many things in my life that everybody has to do, right? Mm-hmm. And we need all these different tools to facilitate doing that. So if something is optional and it's not like entirely imperative to my life, then I'm not going to go out of my way to use it as a tool. That's just my perspective on it, though.
I understand that. Yeah. Like if I didn't have all my photography, my art, and like all the other shitty projects I had, I wouldn't be on Twitter.
You do have a lot on there, dude.
Yeah, and it's like that's all just for the purpose of like trying to drive business. Yeah. Like I can't do photography and not post it. No one's gonna know I do photography.
Yeah, nobody goes to fucking personal Weebly's and Squarespaces.
Like at the very least, I gotta go on Craigslist. Yeah. And even at that point, I'm not gonna get all the clientele that I really need or want.
Yeah, that's 300. You have like 300 followers on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
That's 300 people that could potentially see your stuff.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get.
Just by you uploading it.
It's just hard to monetize that, honestly, because like I'll put stuff up for sale and then it's hard to get engagement. I feel like, at least for me, I don't know what I'm doing wrong or differently, but it's confusing, man.
I don't know.
Socializing and virtually socializing is a really confusing game to play.
Yeah, getting up to like, and if you set a goal for how many followers you want to have, and then you try to take the steps to get there, it's a weird fucking path.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Nobody really knows how to do it, I mean,
I've been slowly gaining followers, which I feel kind of pathetic for, having a goal of that sort. But I don't know. It's a necessity for my line of work.
Yeah. No, I totally get that, dude.
I don't know. I'm tripping on my words.
No, you're not tripping on your words when you're coming across clearly. I did know this one girl who one of her tweets went viral, and she got like a 700 follower bump. So she went from like 300 followers to 1,100 followers, I think she's at right now. Shit. Yeah, over one tweet going viral.
That would be
so
awesome.
I would suggest that you go viral, dude.
Fucking if I had control over that, I would. I would have gone viral multiple times.
That's an abstract suggestion.
I think a lot of my art should go viral, but any artist that doesn't feel that way about their work is kind of pathetic.
You're
I love the ASMR of you eating ice that's going to be on this podcast now.
I think it sounds quite pleasant. I don't think it's an unpleasant sound. You might have been being sarcastic when you said that shit, but I enjoy the sound of me chewing ice, dude.
That's good. We're both going to listen to this at least 10 times. Yeah. So I'm glad you'll be able to enjoy it.
Dude, have you seen that video of the guy on YouTube? He does like features for Vice. He did two things. One, he got the #1 restaurant in the UK by just writing a bunch of fake reviews for himself on Yelp or TripAdvisor, one of those two. And then two, he got to... Was it Paris Fashion Week? He got to Paris Fashion Week using like some knockoff swap meet brand that he found randomly. So he's pretty... The bottom line of the things that he does is pretty much showing how networking is central to everything, No matter what kind of pursuit you're in, no matter what kind of accomplishment you're after, networking is probably the strongest tool you can use to your advantage.
You remember the guy's name that did that?
Yeah, just look up.
Kind of credit him a little bit.
Yeah, if you can look him up right now.
Jamie.
Uba. It was Uba something. OOBAH. Just look up Uba Vice. Shit was miraculous. And then at the end of the Paris Fashion Week episode, did you find it?
OOBAH.
OOBAH.
Uba Butler?
Yes. Yes. That's my baby boy. At the end of the Paris Fashion Week episode, he finds the guy who actually manufactures the cheap swap meet brand, and he just has like a conversation with him.
I invented a fake friendship with Russell Brand to get free shit.
I haven't even seen that one.
Oh my god, that sounds awesome.
God damn it. Vice perfected the clickbait. I
bullshitted my way to the top of Paris Fashion Week. Let's see this. This is on Vice News.
I found that on YouTube. They got like the feature on YouTube, but...
Yeah.
Vice News.
Well, I don't know if we can play any of the audio or anything like that for the podcast.
Oh, that's true.
So I'll just, I guess, read a couple of words.
That's really interesting shit, dude.
These clothes don't even look that good, honestly, though.
You talking about the Fashion Week or the ones that he got from the
Fashion
swap
Week
meet?
ones, yeah.
Yeah. Fashion has always been such a foreign world to me, man. I don't understand it. I know I'm not speaking from any kind of expertise as a person who only has one outfit. I just don't get fashion, bro. It doesn't matter to me.
It's funny, he even got a fake name.
Yeah.
Giorgio Piviani.
So,
Jesus Christ.
He did Giorgio Paviani, I think.
Uh,
That's the brand of the swap meet guy. He did the restaurant on TripAdvisor. He did the Paris Fashion Week, and then he did another one. This was the craziest one, where he held casting calls for a bunch of lookalikes for him, and then sent them to all places of the world, and they got on like national television and were on the news speaking as him.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
because he blew up after the fake restaurant one, right?
Yeah.
And then a bunch of news outlets were reaching out to him for interviews and stuff. And he was like, I can't be in 18 different countries at the same time. I know what I'll do. I'll just get a bunch of fucking lookalikes and then send them everywhere and have them speak for me.
Jesus Christ.
And
I
there's,
see that one right here.
yeah, there's clips of the fakes just like talking as him on national TV and some fucking dipshit anchor.
Some of these don't even look like him.
They don't. That's the
Like,
crazy
at all.
part, dude.
Dude, like, this guy's got brown hair. This guy's like 50 years old.
How
What the? This guy's fat as shit.
the lack of thoroughness with this shit is really irked me, dude. You know what I mean? It would have taken a simple Google search for a news organization consisting of like 100 people to be like, yeah, this is not the same guy.
Yeah.
Why are we having him on national television?
Like, there's one or two of these people that look similar,
Yeah.
you know? But, like, and generally they all look pretty similar, but some of them are just, like, you can tell it's not the same person.
Yeah. Well, he had like different iterations of himself. Like there was he said there was the hot one, then there's the awkward one, then there's the older one. And I think there's supposed to be a woman too, but they cut her off at the last minute because he was like, "Oh, people will know that you're a woman." And then
I
I'm
went
a man.
on some Bulgarian TV thing too.
Some Bulgarian, yeah.
What the fuck? Australia.
What's his name? Uba Butler.
Uba Butler.
Uba Butler's of the
Uba
world.
Butler for Vice News, Vice TV.
Oh, dude, I want to get a job at fucking
This
Vice so
motherfucker's
bad.
in overalls.
He's in overalls.
Jesus Christ.
I want to get a job at Vice so bad. How do you get a job at Vice? It's not something you could just pull up on Craigslist. So how the fuck do I go about getting a job there?
You get a journalism degree?
Yeah, because
This
those
one's a
get you
woman.
jobs.
This one's like obviously a woman.
Wait, can you set me up for that one-liner again?
Weird one liner.
I'm going to ask how you get a job at Vice, and then you'd be like, you get a journalism degree?
You have to get a journalism degree.
Nah, but like, I hadn't even asked you yet.
Okay, ask me again.
How do you get a job at Vice?
Pretty sure you have to get like a journalism degree or something.
Yeah, because those get jobs. I cut you off.
But
My
I'm
bad,
sorry.
dude. Did I tell you about that Mexico trip, dude?
Which Mexico trip?
I took a trip down to Mexico with one of my classes on Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. No, you didn't say anything about that.
Yeah. It wasn't all that interesting because the town in Mexico that we ended up going out to, guess what? It was my hometown.
For real?
Yeah. So it's like,
It's fucking awesome.
yeah, it was weird going. One, it was weird going back as an American tourist. I feel like that finally solidified my transition from Mexican life to American life. You know, as of the past, looking for something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. As of the past 9 years of me living here and speaking primarily in English and writing primarily in English and interacting with people who primarily speak English wasn't enough. Just me going back to my place of residence and birth and being a fucking tourist in my own hometown, that was weird. You know?
I get that, yeah.
Yeah,
I
dude.
feel like me going back to my hometown would be pretty similar because I'm from Dothan, Alabama.
Oh,
And
dude, that's a culture shock.
Yeah,
Whoa!
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be like coming from like what I know and then going back to like a pretty backcountry part of Alabama.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like Montgomery or fucking Birmingham or whatever. Like, I don't even know the cities over there.
Yeah, it's two cities. That's
Yeah, but it's just like it's the bad part, I assume.
Yeah. They tell stories about you. That's the man who interacted with the blacks. The second you come riding back into town, dude, they'll tell stories of you and shit. Legend has it he
Maybe.
had more than one pair of shoes. You got that baby on you?
That baby, yeah.
But so, you know, the most interesting part of this Mexico trip, dude, was the class that I'm taking. It's about like investigative immigration journalism, right?
Mhm.
Investigative journalism with an emphasis in immigration issues. So we went to the town, and I got paired up with like two of my classmates. The rest of our classmates kind of just like circulated the touristy part of the town, but because I know my way around the whole fucking town, and it's like 5 blocks big,
Mhm.
I was like, okay, I know where we can go and talk to some people who are probably immigrants, you know? Because there's a lot of Central Americans coming into. It's a really interesting time, dude. It's a really interesting time. A lot of Central American immigrants that are just like riding trains from fucking Honduras all the way to this little town at the northernmost point of Mexico, and then swimming across the Colorado River into the United States. It's a fucking crazy trip. So we ended up talking to these two Honduran immigrants. One of them was 18 and one of them was 30, who had pretty much ridden a train 2,300 miles away from their little town in Honduras to this fucking town in Mexico, right? And I felt like American trash a little bit, because here we are just asking them questions, to like making a zoo exhibit out of their
Yeah.
lives, you know?
Yeah, I can't imagine that felt very comfortable.
It did not feel very comfortable at all. The older one was, you know, he was very chill. He was casual. But the younger one, he definitely seemed to have a problem with it. And I had a problem with myself.
Yeah, well,
You
that
know?
and what they're doing isn't exactly legal, and so for them to just sit there and like talk to students about it, you know, like
Yeah.
it's with a professor's present, I imagine. Or
No.
no.
Well, no, because the professor, there was 18 of us in the class, and we got there, and the professor's like, okay, your job is to study immigration and find a story. We can meet back here in front of this lady who sells old packs of gum for 50 cents or something. At 4.50, we'll meet back here, right? Disperse. And then we all just went our separate ways. Yeah, dude.
That's interesting, dude. Like that I feel like that would have been a good trip, but at the same time, like kind of weird.
It was definitely weird, man. Just hearing about the fucking heartbreak that these people go through. It made me, made me really appreciative of how easy my fucking life is compared to theirs, you know?
Do you stop at McDonald's on the way home?
Did we stop at McDonald's on the way home? No, we
That
didn't.
would have been perfect.
Yeah, that would have been the cherry on top of the American pile of shit, dude.
Yeah.
It would have been fucking beautiful.
That's the return to home.
Yeah, dude.
Like Tony Stark when he got out of in the first Iron Man.
Yeah.
Remember he's like, I just want fucking Burger King.
Did he say that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's when he was in court, right?
Not for word.
Yeah.
No, as soon as he got off the plane, he's like, I want fucking Burger King.
I can't fucking remember the first Iron Man, dude.
Dude, I remember that one. That one was kind of trash, though. I didn't really like it.
Yeah. My brain has been so saturated by superhero movies, I don't remember any of them anymore.
They're canceling a bunch of them off of Netflix now.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's put the fucking movie, like the major movie players that have been around since like the 20s, let's put them out of business.
Yeah.
'Cause they
Let's
don't
make
know.
room for the little guys.
Let's fucking do it, man.
The Jonah Hills.
The Jonah Hills. I fuck with Jonah Hill, man. Come on. Don't do Jonah like that.
Have you seen
Mid-90s?
the mid-90s movie?
I want to so bad.
You haven't seen it? Oh, dude, let's go see it.
Yeah, let's go. Is it in theaters already? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I think so.
Came out like 2 days ago.
Let me see.
Earl Sweatshirt was supposed to have a role in it. Yeah, I'm talking about Earl Sweatshirt again, but he just didn't want to. He just didn't want to, I guess, because he's a fucking, just a recluse.
Yeah, it's playing now.
He's a hermit. Yeah,
Playing
dude.
in a couple places, bro.
I want to
Fuck the podcast. Let's go see the movie.
Fuck the podcast, and also fuck. I hate seasonal shifts because every seasonal shift has its own little holiday attached to it, and then a bunch of movies that are related to that holiday coming out. Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh man, all these horror movies are shit. I don't want to go watch these horror movies.
Yeah. It's pretty obnoxious.
Such a snob. Holy shit.
I think the best horror movies are the ones that come out off season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The ones
those.
that come out in like February and it's just the scariest shit
Those are
ever.
and you know that's people who are dedicated to the craft and actually care about their movie, and not just trying to make money.
The ones who postpone the release because they didn't
Yeah.
like it until, a couple months later after Halloween.
And also, I don't want to get overshadowed by the fucking 4 Halloween movies coming out on October 30th.
Yeah, aren't they remaking Halloween?
They already remade it. Isn't that the one that just came
Again?
out? Yeah. Again?
We get it. He walks around with a machete.
And
Like,
a mask
it's
on.
not. Michael Myers isn't fucking scary. If I saw him, I'd punch him in the fucking throat. Like, he never swings that fast. Just
he never
fucking
walks
punch him.
that fast.
Yeah. Just fucking punch him, dude. Just jog away slightly.
I wish that slow horror movie villain walk had died out in the 50s, because When the fuck were 50 zombies ever scary, dude? They walk like 2 miles an hour. And if you somehow manage to
seeing
get...
a bunch of zombies, like, for the first time, at least, would be pretty fucking scary.
I'd be scared, but they would be walking slow enough for me to be like, whoa, I should probably get away from them. I'll walk slightly faster in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the same direction.
Yeah, I'll just walk around them.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. It's pretty
Tip them over
pathetic.
and shit.
I don't know. Shit's whack.
Shit is whack. I'm such a fucking snob, though. God damn it. How do I stop hating so much shit?
Hating so much shit?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like just being in general like a pessimist?
Yeah. Where does my dislike for things and where does my dissatisfaction stem from? I know it stems from hatred.
Want to be truth?
Huh?
Want to be truthful right now?
Yeah.
Probably from your distaste and the reality you've created for yourself.
What does
If
that
you're
even mean?
unsettled at your core, if you're not doing what makes you happy, you know, or if you have things limiting in you in life, you're not going to feel fulfilled and you're not going to, you know what I mean?
I do know what you
kind of
mean.
see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, dude. You think that's where all hatred stems from?
All hatred?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know about that. Go fuck outside, cat. I don't know about all hatred. I think hatred also stems from its own place.
Yeah.
Like some people are just...
You don't think there's like one overarching, uniform, like philosophical reason that we could attribute all hatred to?
Because we're human. Honestly, like that's like as true as we can get. Like we all sit here and we live like this fake life that we've made for ourselves, or not fake, but we live a very different life than like we naturally should. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Generally, like whether or not you're eating extremely natural foods, you're vegan or whatever, like you still like live in an apartment or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're still listening to this fucking podcast. So you have a phone or a laptop or something. You know, we live lives that we're not really supposed to. And we get all confused and all like derailed when someone goes by their natural instincts and acts like the animal that we are. Like, I don't know. It's like I understand that hate is going to exist no matter what, because that's just what mankind does. Like we all just want to hate somebody and like
Feels good.
it feels great, yeah, because we're not looking at ourselves.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Totally.
we
Oh,
all look
shit.
at ourselves too much.
Yeah.
It's a lose-lose. Catch-22, man. We're stuck.
I appreciate the fact that you said, what did you say just now? It really resonated with me.
Which part? How do you already forget it if it really
Fuck.
resonated with you?
Well, because I was like thinking, because you said that and then it set off a whole another train of thought that related to that. You said
I feel you.
we hate so much because it feels good. You said it feels good, right? It does.
It does feel good.
It feels
yeah.
really good. And we
It's
don't say
awesome
that enough.
to scream at people
It's
when
the
I'm driving
fucking
down the
best,
street
dude,
and
yeah.
they can't hear me.
Because you can like deflect responsibility.
Mhm.
You can deflect the consequences to your own actions and your decisions by just hating something. You know, an
Yeah.
idea, a person, a movement. And I don't think that gets said enough, dude. But it's really true.
But at the same time, hatred can really like pull you out of some like hatred can be very beneficial. You know, like if you, as bad as it is, if you want to focus on getting, you know, spiteful revenge on someone else, you know,
Purpose.
like getting a better going through a breakup and then like trying to get a way hotter, way better girlfriend, or like losing a shitty job and then trying to get a way better job. Like if you're doing it just to spite those other guys or just to like piss them off or whatever,
Yeah.
it's kind of beneficial, you know? So like hatred has its place. Like I'm never gonna first we can never remove it, so we have to acknowledge it has a place.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, hatred is never going to die.
yeah, and just like
It's
love
natural
will never die.
Love
Like
will
it's
never
just,
die, yeah.
you just have to find a balance. That's the balance in everything, man.
I'm glad he brought love up because, yeah, I was getting a little too dark right there, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to end with a fucking... This is going to
You
end with
gotta
a fucking...
soften it.
Yeah. This is going to end with a gunshot and then just 40 minutes of silence. Doosh. And that was the final episode of Elitist by Nature. Hatred sometimes drives people to send pipe bombs.
Imagine how many views we would get if I killed myself on podcast.
Both of us
And you
killed
still
ourselves.
posted it? No, because someone has to post it.
Yeah, I would say Mo, but he's never coming back.
Yeah.
I said coming back like he was ever here in the first place.
We do have an update on his medical situation.
medical
though.
situation.
I believe
Malaria.
you talked to him last time, right? You want to
Yeah.
break that in for us?
He was looking very stricken by malaria.
Malaria
At
now.
the time that I saw him, yeah. You know, he lives in a place where malaria isn't really a concern, but it's just so embedded.
Mesa, Arizona.
Yeah. But it's so embedded into his genetic material. He comes from a place where, you know, people will be eating shit off the ground. They'll be eating beetles off the ground with their bare feet.
Borderline racist.
It's not racist. I didn't even say where he was from. People don't know where he's from. It's not racist. Let's say this. He's the same race as me.
It's an observation about the living conditions of his neighborhood.
Yeah.
Former neighborhood. He's
Former
in a better
neighborhood.
place now.
He's in a better place, but
Yeah.
malaria is just such a part of his genetic material that,
Does it actually work like that?
I hope not.
That would suck.
That would fucking blow, dude.
That
When was the
would
last
blow
time you heard
me.
of a kid having polio?
Last time was fucking Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
The only person I know that I've heard of that has or had polio.
And he had it in the 40s, so he was a kid in the 20s,
Mm-hmm.
10s. In the 10s?
In the tens. What do you call that? What did we call that? We just kind of ignore it.
1910s, yeah.
The teens.
The teens, dude.
2010 to
Teens, dude.
2019.
Yeah.
2020.
Well, people are calling it 2010s. Can you believe it's almost the end of the 2010s?
My God, dude. I had
Fuck.
I had like 2 kids yesterday just start telling me how old I am.
You're 21. What are you talking about?
Exactly. These
How old are
kids
they?
are like 17, 18, and they were looking at me. They're like, "What do you mean you don't have your life figured out? What do you mean you're not going to school? What do you mean you don't have a car? What do you mean you're still working here?
What
I
kind
was-
of implications does this
Dude.
hold for my own life?
Yeah." And he was like, "Bro, I don't know how you." He's like, "You're so old, man." Blah, blah. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?
shit.
It got in my head.
Yeah. But let's be honest. When you were 17, I don't know if that was the case for you, but when I was 17, I looked at 21-year-olds like, whoa, you're like an adult, dude. And now that I'm about to be 21, I am so not an adult.
Oh my God.
I don't even know. What is the word adult? Nobody ever
It's a
fucking has
lie.
anything figured out.
It's
Nobody
a
has.
conspiracy, man.
Nobody has anything figured out, dude.
Yeah, that's a real shock, honestly, when you realize that.
Yeah.
That, like, no one actually knows what the fuck's going on.
Every adult is just like a 2-week period of unemployment and a missed mortgage payment away from completely panicking and breaking down as a person.
Yeah.
Every adult, dude.
Yeah, that's
That's
everybody. Yeah.
If say this 40-year-old dude has been making a comfortable living for himself and his family for the past like 15 years, right?
Mm.
Suddenly he loses his job, he misses a mortgage payment, and he has to pull his kid out of a private school and send him to public school. He's gonna start panicking. He's gonna break down, right?
Well, fuck private schools in the first place.
Fuck charter schools and private schools, yeah, dude. I can't stand them. But yeah, nobody's ever really an adult,
Yeah.
so I don't even.
It's really weird. Like when I was working at Target and I was doing the like helping the consumer cellular guests. Consumer cellular is like an old person AARP type of phone plan.
I fucked a girl from Tinder that worked there.
At consumer cellular.
Yeah.
Nice. I probably spoke to her on the phone a couple times.
Maybe, dude. She didn't have that good.
But like dealing
voice.
with those people, those customers or guests. Never mind. Target wants us to call them guests. My
Yeah.
bad. Wait, I don't work there anymore. Fuck them. They're customers.
Fuck Target and fuck customers.
Yeah, officially
Leeches.
fuck Target.
We can say leeches.
Leeches. Where was I going with that shit? Oh yeah, no. So it's weird because I see them and like I had one guest that came in and he gave me a book that he wrote just because like he wanted like to share with me that like you can like he's still not an accomplished writer, still not doing anything productive, but he's still trying to write books. He's
Yeah.
still like directing movies. And he showed me pictures from the movie, like screenshots from it. Dude, it looks like it was filmed on my phone. Like it looks like shit. There's no after effects to it. The lighting is all just like natural sunlight through the whole
It
thing.
breaks my heart.
The acting looks like they got actors on Craigslist. Like
Yeah.
it's awesome that he's out there doing this shit, and I love that he's this old and still trying to live his dream. And like that itself inspired me. But then the guest after that would walk up to me with covered in fucking psoriasis, like obviously hasn't showered in I don't know how many months. Their fingernails would be so
Target?
fucking over. Yeah,
Shit.
dude. Old people are so fucking disgusting. Oh my fucking God. Please fucking take care of yourself or kill yourself. Those are your 2 options. Pick and choose carefully or I will start choosing for you.
Yeah, dude. I think the first if the second I get a liver spot, I'm gonna end my life.
Yeah.
It's over.
Everyone in the food service industry knows what I'm talking about too, because those people never cook for themselves.
Yeah.
They go into the fucking McDonald's and just sit there staring at people.
And breathe through their mouth.
Yeah. And then they come into fucking my place of work, which I won't name because I don't want to lose my job. And they'll be
But it's
like, I
not
want
Target.
this topping. I want this topping. No, I want, oh wait, no, actually this sounds good. I know you already put the fucking red peppers on there, and I know those are diced up, so it's really fucking difficult to take them all off, but can you take them off and put this on instead? Actually, I changed my mind. Red peppers sound great. I hate people.
Yeah.
It is so hard to be an optimist when you're working like the customer service or retail industry.
Which is most people.
Yeah, which
And
is
that's
like,
why, yeah.
yeah.
Most people comprise that industry, and that's why most people aren't happy.
Yeah.
Because we all fucking work in the service industry.
It's no wonder like opioids are a fucking problem.
We need an escape, bro.
I would love some heroin right now.
We're fucking puffing on nicotine and drinking beers right now.
Yeah.
We're escaping as we're doing this.
It is 2:00 in the afternoon, and we are already drinking America. That's the only way to get good content, though. Is like you really have to feel that hatred for yourself in your gut and in your soul in order to like have good comedy or good rapport. You know what I mean?
Yeah, beer is a good stimulant for me because
I think whiskey's a better thing to jump to if you're trying to get the real good, gritty content. You know?
yeah, whiskey I can't do because I'm just too fucking I'm too uptight about liquor.
Yeah.
I just can't fucking handle it, and it just doesn't.
Yeah,
put me in
dude,
a
you're
good
a
place.
fucking lightweight.
I'm like, you saw, dude. I was turned off 3 beers and half a shot of whiskey.
Dude,
I was
you're
barfing.
killing me, man.
I fucking barfed. I barfed again when I got home that night.
Seriously, when
Yeah.
you got home?
Yeah, because I'm a pussy.
No. Whatever. I'm not taking you out drinking when you turn 21, bud.
Yeah. Nah, dude. I didn't expect any, but I'm gonna be the kind of drinker that just drinks alone in his fucking bedroom at 3 in the morning.
Sad though.
I don't give a fuck. I'm comfortable. If I'm comfortable,
feel
with
it.
it,
Yeah, I
you
got
know.
you. At least to like a dive bar or something. Like that's still the type of shit I can do when there's like 5
Oh, yeah,
people in
yeah,
there and
yeah.
I can just sit there and drink next to the one old man who's probably gonna die there later that night.
Yeah, you can share your
Crumble over at
sorrows.
any point. Yeah.
The bartender just keeps cleaning the one glass for
Yeah.
fucking 4 hours while this old man kills himself in the bathroom, and you're
Pretty
just sitting
much.
there contemplating doing the same.
Some guy walks
Should
into
I?
the bathroom from outside and right back out, and you're pretty sure he shot up heroin while he was in there.
Oh yeah, dude. I've seen that shit happen at Targets.
That
It
happened
did.
at Waffle House last time.
Oh,
we
he
were there,
did,
bro.
huh?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It was whack. Like 2 a.m.
Methods don't fucking care, dude. They'll shoot up anywhere. In the past month, I've seen methods shoot up in fucking Wendy's, in a Waffle House. I'm pretty sure a Walmart at 2 in the morning. I walked into a Walmart for 10 minutes and I saw somebody go in there and probably shoot up.
Just probably or definitely.
Definitely shot up.
Definitely.
Definitely shot up, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
You were gonna bring up Tekashi though.
Oh,
What's
fuck
going on with
yeah.
Tekashi, dude? Why fuck Tekashi? First of all, give us a quick breakdown of your feelings about the man and the myth, and the legend that is Tekashi 6ix9ine. Stupid.
I don't know if you can even call it a legend.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
maybe
want to say legend.
I don't know, dude. I don't like the way he presents himself. Like, and it's at the same time, like he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
You know, I recognize that he can be whoever he wants to be, but it's like if it was me, I would not act this fucking way, and I would not be that fucking stupid. Like,
Stupid.
I don't know. He calls everyone out for no reason, and like he's fucking children, and then getting away with it, bro. He only got 4 years probation.
He's not even going to prison.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you have a hit song, dude. Once you make a song with Nicki
Hit
Minaj,
song my ass.
yeah.
Fuck this guy, dude.
Once you make a song with Nicki Minaj,
Doesn't
you
Nicki
can't go
Minaj
to
hate
jail
him, though,
for.
no?
I don't fucking
Didn't
know.
she like immediately turn around and was like, fuck this guy?
I have no idea.
I don't know, dude. I hate pop culture, dude.
I feel like rappers just
to.
do shit and take part in collaborations that they can like source beef from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or
They
just,
could-
I think most of it is just to make money from.
Yeah, they can make money from it, and then after you release a song, we can get some beef going, and then we can both make money from that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I mean, it makes sense. You know, that's just economics. But at the same time, it's, I don't know. It's weird that most artists and musicians, like, they'll aim for that kind of goal. But
Yeah.
then the whole way up there, they're like, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. And then that's what they become. And they're like, I don't know. It's just weird. I'm realizing a lot of things about people's dreams and what they say and the way they want them and how it turns out.
Mm.
Like, it almost always turns out the way that they say they won't become that, but in order to get what they want, they have to become what they don't want to be.
Yeah. It's like fake it till you make it, but eventually you've been faking it for so long that is you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
just
what
kind
happens-
of absorb another self.
That's what happens to a lot of people, dude. But I mean, you
Fucking
can't.
snakes.
Yeah, snakes in the grass. You can't stay the same person forever. So I
That's true,
understand
yeah,
the
like
angle, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you the same? Because I know I'm not the same person I was 2 fucking years ago.
I'm not
even.
the same person I was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's good, you know.
Because we're insane.
It can be bad,
Yeah.
but we all have to change in some ways. Like, none of us are perfect.
Especially us, dude, because we're in our early 20s, so we're in such a transformative period of our
I hate when
lives.
people say that to me.
Well, it's
when
the
do-
truth, though.
Yeah, but like when I'm trying to open up to someone and be like, this is how I'm feeling, blah, blah, they're like, oh, well, you're in a really important time, a really transformative time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, fuck you,
Yeah.
dude. Like, just tell me I'm okay.
Wait, did the sarcasm come through on my end when I was talking like this a little bit?
No, I 100% wholeheartedly believe you.
You thought I was actually I actually meant that? God damn it! I'm gonna have to say a fucking disclaimer every time I make a joke now, dude.
You're good. You don't have to make a disclaimer.
Yeah. But I mean, it's the truth, man. I like it though. I like it. Not so much people just giving you that fake advice bullshit that they just give you when they are lost for words.
It gets confusing though, because everyone's like yelling at you, like, you're an adult, you need to have yourself figured out, and then at the same time you're like, I just learned like what is happening. Like I don't even know where I'm at right now. Yeah. Like I don't know what I'm fucking doing, but I'm an adult apparently. Says everyone around me, my family. Like you gotta get this figured out. Fuck's a phone bill. Yeah. Fuck's a phone bill, dude. I don't know how to fucking do taxes. Right? I have to register to vote. Dude, I guess they shut my water off here in the apartment the other day. And so when I went to turn it back on, there was a bunch of air in the line. And the whole thing was like freaking out. The faucet was jamming back and forth, like making a bunch of sound and shit. And I'm like, shit's going to break. No. But hey, I was adult enough to know that it was going to break. That there's just air in the line. Yeah. You know? See, I'm close to that adult phase bullshit. I wouldn't have fucking figured that out, dude. Yeah, exactly. See? I would have just said they're panicking. For different like phases of adulthood. Yeah. You know what I would have done? I'm drinking in the morning. You got food. I got food. You know there's air in the pipe. I probably would have just sat on the edge of my bed and looked right at the wall feeling anxious as fuck for like an hour. I would have been like, there's a problem. I don't know what to do about it. And there's nobody around that knows how to do anything about it. And then I would sit down. Same time that was me this morning. Yeah, dude. You just like sit down and just like silent panic for like an hour. Like, fuck. That's how I approach a lot of my problems, dude. Yeah. I've always just sit down and be inactive for an hour. If I just don't make eye contact with the situation, it's not going to escalate. And then eventually it does escalate because that's just what happens. Yeah, because you don't make a decision, so someone makes a worse decision for you. Yeah. It's never good. I fucking hate how shit works out like that, dude. Yeah. It makes me want to fucking grow dreadlocks and paint my hair rainbow colored and fuck 13-year-olds. Stupid! Stupid! How did they even get big? Have you listened to his music? I'm fast as fuck, boy. Did he say I'm fast as fuck? I don't know. He has those videos where he's just sprinting away from the camera, though. And everyone's fucking making fun of him. It's the dumbest shit ever. Look at me, I can run super fast. See, but even I don't even have a friend to hold the camera for me. Even you just saying that and me laughing because I genuinely find it hilarious is indicative of where we are. Dude, there's millions of videos on the internet right now of people just setting their camera, their phone, not even their camera, just their phone on the ground and sprinting away from it. There's millions of videos of that. Grown adults with jobs and responsibilities and people who depend on them sprinting away from a camera. Yep. Oh shit! I can't believe that shit exists, dude. These are really weird. Remember when you were in elementary school and that kid would get a new pair of Converse and be like, "Now I can run 5 miles faster than everybody." It's that, but it's still happening at a national scale. Yeah, basically. Oh, that's fucking hilarious, dude. I want to sprint. Running feels good. So, well, not when you do it for exercise, but when you just run one time. Animal, dude. I love running, dude. I hate working out. I hate working out. I hate running. Shit. I hate working out too, dude, but riding my bike to work is worse enough. Yeah. I fucking hate it, dude. I'm so American. No, I fucking hate exercise too, It's dude. 4 miles away. I'm just like, That's a lot, though. Fuck. Is it, think though? About it? Yeah. What the fuck? For how many thousands of years have our ancestors been like, 4 miles? I'll walk it. No problem. Be there in 20 minutes, babe. Send text. Okay, for how many years have we just been able to have somebody deliver groceries and sustenance to our fucking doorstep if we have the money for it? I wish I can get like a working from home job. That would be dope. Those jobs sound dope, but I feel like they end up backfiring because then you're just in your house 24/7. I would lose my mind. Yeah. I would go fucking insane, dude. Just like your only form of communication with other people is emails. Yeah. In the post office. And a couple of Skype calls. Yeah, fuck dude. That. You're wearing like a suit and tie on your top half, but your bottom half is entirely naked. Yeah. You still got like an old syringe. You probably get some hardcore like arthritis or some shit, or like some scoliosis. Malaria. Scoliosis, malaria. I keep forgetting we changed it. Nah. Well, we didn't change it. We didn't re-diagnosed. Yeah. It was re-diagnosed. There you go, dude. We didn't change it. The diagnosis just gets updated. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't want to work from home, dude. I've seen too many fucking housewives just lose their mind from being home and dealing with children. But I don't want to do that. If is like a housewife kind of what you want as your future wife? No, I don't want a wife. You don't want a wife? I don't want a wife, and I want to get married. And I don't want to have kids. I feel you.
That's millennial shit, boy. Or Generation Z. Are we Z or millennials?
I don't know. I've seen a couple different articles. One that said the millennials started at like the year 2000, and then one that was saying that millennials started in like 96 or like 94.
2000?
I saw one that said 94, I think.
I thought millennials were from 85.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I've seen articles saying a lot of different shit, so I don't know anymore.
I saw, because I also read articles.
Articles.
I saw like 4 articles over the weekend that said the period of time, because we're both from 97. So the period of time that we were born in, from like 96 to 99, was like the transition period from millennials to Generation Z. So we're not even really part of a generation, dude.
We're the in between. No wonder I feel so fucking disassociated from reality.
And out of place. Do you
my
ever
mental
feel out of
health
place?
is solved. It's not my fault. It's just when I happen to be born.
Do you ever feel out of place? Do you ever feel like you don't belong?
Were you born between the years 96 and 98?
We got to put together one
If
of those.
so, we're sorry. You just happen to be born wrong. That's what I hate about seeing like the astrology shit too.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're angry right now because you're a Scorpio. Or, oh, that's so Capricorn of you.
Every 2,500 years, Mars and Jupiter align perfectly, and you're going to feel a little bit angry because of that. That astrology is bullshit, dude.
I mean, I feel...
Do you buy into any of it? Has your horoscope ever been right?
It's been right, but only in the ways that it's vague.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it just says everything so perfectly that it's just like, oh, well, I guess it could. But then if you really think about it and you're like, no, I'm not doing this shit today.
You
it's
think
like, oh, this says I have good luck with sex.
I
Don't see that happening. Hello, Angelina Jolie. We're getting some good luck with sex.
Yeah. You'll be reading, like, what do they call them, zodiacs? Yeah, you'll be reading, like, the breakdowns or whatever. You'll see, you'll be reading your horoscopes. You'll be seeing your horoscope, and then you'll read your own and be like, yeah, that totally makes sense.
Read the next one that's not yours. Still makes
totally
sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just shit that could apply to anybody, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I've been stockpiling fortune cookies that I get from Panda Express in my wallet for, like, the past year. Then at the end of my life, I want to just lay them all out and see how many of them actually came true. And that's how I'm gonna gauge the accuracy of fortune cookies.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. I love it. There's like mostly Panda Express, and there's one random Chinese restaurant thrown in there.
Yeah.
None of them have.
Dude, I gotta find a really good local ramen house.
I think there might be one on Mill.
On Mill? That's probably gonna be trash.
Shady Park.
I don't want to go to fucking Mill.
Shady Park Acres or something like that. They're gonna build a.
Mill's pretty obnoxious, dude.
Yeah, I hate Mill.
Yeah.
I've never been a real part of the Mill though, because I'm not 21, so I can't go into any of the bars and shit.
Yeah. I just don't care to go to any of them because every time I'm there, it's just like, I don't know, the wrong kind of people. I guess I'm not in the club scene.
I would appreciate like a saloon.
Yeah.
Like bar environment.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Somewhere where
have a couple of drinks, play some pool, shoot some darts, or just drink.
Play some Billy Joel.
Mm-hmm. Some random tribute band playing on the stage. No one's paying attention. There's one guy standing in front of him watching.
This guy spent 30 fucking years trying to look like Robert Plant. Then he finally doesn't. He's still not getting paid shit.
Plays for an audience of one and a free beer.
Yeah, dude. I would like that deal. It's more than I'm getting now.
That's true, yeah.
So
that would be
yeah,
pretty
dude.
nice, honestly, to get a free beer out of an open mic.
This is a band playing Ozzy Osbourne covers at Tempe Marketplace yesterday.
Dude, yeah, I saw that. I walked right past the motherfucker.
Oh, you saw that shit too?
Yeah.
Hey, they were killing Crazy Train when I walked by, dude.
Dude, I think you were like right fucking behind me then or some shit, weren't you?
Nah, well, no, you were still working when I passed by the place you work
Oh,
at.
really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I feel like they were playing that song too.
Crazy Train?
I think they must have like replayed that song then.
They probably spent the past 25 years perfecting the same 3 songs, and they'll just play them on a loop for 2 hours. It's always so... It's like inspiring, but it's sad seeing bands play at Tempe Marketplace because they'll be playing their fucking hearts out, and then the audience will just be a bunch of families that don't really give a shit. They're just waiting for their movie to start, you know?
Or just like shoppers walking past or some shit.
Yeah. Some fucking yuppie who just dropped $500 on Yeezys from Tilly's. And you just
Honestly,
walk by.
dude, I think it'd be pretty worth it to buy Yeezys now.
Why?
Imagine when we're older, dude.
You just got to move
Those
to
things are
Africa
gonna
and be poor.
sold. Oh my god, dude.
Kanye
and the
did
fact that he gave them all white Yeezys. Can we point that out real quick? Homie Kanye decides that he's gonna balance out his fucking whatever with Trump.
His philanthropic admissions.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm gonna give all these kids Yeezys, bro. They're in the middle of the desert, and you gave them white ones, you fucking prick.
See, I'm not so quick to hop on. I'm never quick to hop on the Kanye hate train because I mean, what the fuck am I doing?
I need someone to hate.
We need some people to hate, but there's other people to hate. There's better people to hate.
Like who? The guy sending bombs to fucking Democrats?
The guy sending bombs to
Democrats. I would rather
Democrats.
hate Kanye.
Dude, what the fuck have I done for the children in Africa?
I watched the
Nothing.
commercials.
I watched the commercials.
Because I'm forced to.
Did you ever sponsor any of them?
No, I don't. Dude, I can't even sponsor my own fridge. Sorry, I can't sponsor your fridge.
For 50 cents a day.
I know, okay, I probably could. I honestly probably could find it in my budget to help them. I'm just, I'm American. It's not what we do. That's not like the first thing that comes to our mind unless it's Christmas or fucking
I've signed
Thanksgiving. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Halloween.
Halloweeny. I signed up to donate $3 a month to the Wikimedia Foundation my senior year of high school because I relied entirely on Wikipedia to write a bunch of reports, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna support the Wikimedia Foundation, and it just I totally forgot, dude. And now every single month I get a reminder. Thank you from the Wikimedia Foundation.
How much does that cost?
$3 a month.
Fuck, that's $3, dude.
That is $3, but
That's a beer.
that's a fucking beer. That's half a Netflix account.
That is.
I don't know, dude. I feel like I love Wikipedia and I love the shit they do, so it's something I'm comfortable with donating to. Them and the fucking nuts.
Is it a little bit better now, or
What?
is it still where like everyone can change it?
Everybody can still change it,
Really?
but the information on there is like often really accurate.
I just feel like I still can't trust it. Like whenever I read it, I'm just like, but is it?
Well, if you just read the Wikipedia bios, then maybe you can't trust it. But if you actually go to the sources they have listed,
Yeah, the sources and all
then
that.
you can verify the information.
Yeah.
So that's what I would suggest as an aspiring researcher, to just go to the sources for Wikipedia. More about the pipe bombs, though. You were pretty amped about that
Oh
subject.
fuck yeah, dude! Well, amped about it.
Yeah, you were amped about it, dude.
To open that up with,
I love when public figures get death threats.
dude. Okay, so this guy is a self-proclaimed white supremacist. I'm gonna be uploading a picture of his van to our Twitter if you want to check that out at Elitist by Nature. But he sent a bunch of pipe bombs to Barack Obama, George Soros, which I guess is just some rich philanthropist
He's
who
a billionaire liberal philanthropist.
likes to support the party, I guess.
Yeah.
CNN, New York City headquarters, was sent there. John Brennan, the former CIA director, one was sent to him. A couple of people up to, so far it's 14 packages, but they were thinking there's still more. It's fucking whack.
Fucking whack. How do you even get access to all these people's addresses? CNN I could kind of get because they
I
probably
think
have a
most
pretty
of them-
general address.
Most of them, I think, would be like public record, wouldn't they?
I
Like
don't
where they're at?
know. I feel like the address and personal information of a former president would definitely not be something publicly disclosed.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He must have had someone on the inside then,
Because
because he got a lot of people's personal address.
Trump? People are blaming Trump for it.
Trump was trying to say, okay, so Trump's face is all over this guy's fucking van, right? Like
Yeah.
plastered all over it. You guys will see the picture.
Thank you, Pipe Bomb. Very cool.
But they were asking Trump about like how he felt about him being, all over the fucking thing. He's like, I didn't see my face on there. I didn't see my face anywhere on there. Bro, on one of the windows, there's at least 6 of his face. And his name at least 10 times.
Well, Toby Keith was also on the window.
Yeah, there's Toby Keith and a fucking 3 Doors Down sticker right next to that one.
And the
God,
man likes
dude.
his music. Can the man not like his music?
It's just strange that he likes 3 Doors Down.
Yeah.
Like now every time I listen to that, I'm going to think like white supremacy. I can't listen to 3 Doors Down now. Now they're racist.
That you ever listen to Three Doors
Dude,
Down is a fucking tragedy.
Imagine being in like the band members of 3 Doors Down. I don't know their names, so I'm terribly sorry. But imagine like being them and seeing the news and seeing your sticker with your band's name and your face. Like it's got all 3 band members on
And you're
the sticker.
smiling.
Yeah!
Oh, you're smiling.
Dude, like fuck that.
Oh.
I'd kill myself.
They're gonna have to issue a fucking statement
Yeah.
because this
I
maniac
would.
decided to send
I'd
some
be
bombs.
like, fuck this guy. Take our sticker off your car.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be so pissed. I would write a song just for him, telling him to fuck off.
They're gonna release a whole album called "We Had Nothing to Do with the Pipe Bombs."
We didn't start the fire.
We didn't
send the pipe bombs.
We didn't send the pipe bombs.
I don't know how to finish that. I'm not witty enough right now.
It's good, dude. What the fuck was I gonna tell you? Oh yeah, Why were you ever into Three Doors Down though? We're gonna get back to the pie bomb thing because
not really
controversy.
into, but just like the only time I ever hear them is when they play on the radio, like those 1 or 2 songs. You know, when I hear them, I'm like, okay, cool. Like I don't automatically switch it when I hear them. Is what I mean. I'm not into them, but it's just like when they pop up on that 98 KUPD.
Yeah,
that's when I'll
listen to the fucking radio.
Well, I mean, now I don't know.
You fucking baby boomer. What do you listen to the radio?
Was that AM?
What are you on? Yeah, you're on the AM wave.
Oh, here's another picture of the guy's fucking.
I can tell you with
Windows.
full confidence, this is the first time I've ever heard anybody reference Three Doors Down, and it's directly.
Yeah, it just so happens to be the guy that sent pipe bombs to a bunch of fucking city and government officials.
It's directly associated to a white supremacist who's sending out death threats.
Self-proclaimed white supremacist, the best part. Yeah, this sticker says CNN sucks. This one's got Trump with an American flag and an explosion behind him. Let's see. There's another one with a presidential seal and just Trump's face in the middle of it. A big banner that says, "My President."
Yeah.
Oh my God. Some of these are just fucking...
People get so... I see the joy in people's eyes when they're talking politics, dude. It's fucking sports to people. They just like saying their opinions. Yeah. I'm right. I know what I'm talking about. How do you know? Well, I have 15 other people saying the same thing as me. How much do you know about what you're saying? Whatever the other 15 people say. Most people don't know shit about the things they support.
That's true. But at the same time, like, there still comes a point where you're choosing the leaders that you're going to follow. And even if you're not making your own decisions in life, at least make the decision to choose a good person.
I'm not saying don't vote.
Choose a good role model.
Yeah.
And a good candidate to vote for.
Don't fucking talk down to me like I'm not going to vote, all right, dude? I'm going to vote. Are you going to vote?
When is it?
Oh, shit.
Honestly, dude,
you can't talk down to me and give me that speech.
All of these you need to vote type of things, they just piss me off. They're just like the truth ads. Someone's telling me not to smoke. I'm just like, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't want to see them. It's obnoxious. They're all over my Twitter feed, my Instagram, my Hulu. I can't watch TV without seeing you need to vote. I'm like, fuck you. Don't tell me. I just don't like being told what to do, man.
Yeah. Well, how fucking dare you, though, get on your high horse and talk down to me for saying that and then be like, when is the election again?
At the same time, I don't have any politicians that, like, I really support.
Yeah.
Like, out of all of them, like, I don't see one that I would really like to vote for. So I have to do a lot more digging to, like, find the right person, I guess.
Okay.
Because right now, there's just no one that appeals to me. So I do have to do more research, and I do need to vote.
Okay, so maybe you don't have politicians that you fully support, but there's definitely candidates who you support more than you would other candidates, right? That's all it is, dude. You're never going to be 100%.
But at the same time, I don't trust anybody, and especially not politicians.
Yeah.
Because, like, everyone, there's scandals for everybody. And, like, that's even being, you can say that about your neighbors, too.
Yeah.
Everyone has some sort of scandal. That's fine. But it's just the games that they all play with each other's scandals and with each other's situations and the way they pick and choose policies that they want to support based on the money that they're getting. Like, I understand that at one point, at a certain point, it's a job, but at another point, you're the voice of thousands of people. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of politicians lose that balance, and it's really hard for me, at least, to tell who to trust.
I'm totally with you on that.
Welcome to our comedy podcast.
Welcome to our comedy. Have we made a single joke in the past 53 minutes? I don't even give a fuck.
Politics is a joke.
Politics. I will say this, though. Something that really bothers me. When politicians take, like, the moral good of actual legitimate movements and then just prostitute them and politicize them to get voters, that really fucking bothers me. You can always tell because it's pretty easy to discern the difference between an issue that someone genuinely cares about and feels compelled to take responsibility for, and something they're just hopping on the bandwagon for because they know it will get them in with voters, you know? And that shit really fucks with me, dude. Yeah. It pisses me off.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Yeah. And there's not enough people that genuinely represent topics they care about. Mm-hmm. They're just like trying to get voters. It's so hard to fucking tell who's being genuine.
Yeah. And that's the weird thing is I'm sure people feel that same way, and then they go, I'm going to go into law school and I'm going to become a politician, and they go in and do it. And the same thing we were talking about with artists selling out. At a certain point, like, it becomes a job, you know, and you have to make money.
It's a fucking job.
Yeah. And it's like your significant other all of a sudden, you see your income a little bit more. They're politicians. They're making good money.
Yeah.
She wants to get a lake house. Well, now you need to get some other kind of donation or some other kind of supporter in your pocket. Otherwise, you can't afford to keep that lake house. You know what I mean? I know we're human, and I know those kind of situations come up. It's weird. I don't know. Beer in the morning fucks me up. I'm sympathizing with politicians. What the fuck is this, Sam? What are you doing to me?
Hey, well, you're not sympathizing,
You're getting in my fucking head.
Look, you're in a really transformative
I'm
period
sitting
of
here
your
saying
life.
they're just humans. They're fucking reptilians, dude. The Illuminati is in fucking control of these bastards.
I've seen you shape-shifting, Obama.
They
I saw you
almost had-
shape-shift. You ever seen that fucking Louis C.K. clip where he just grills Donald Rumsfeld about whether or not he's a lizard for like 30 minutes
No,
on the
I
Opie and
haven't
Anthony
seen
show?
that.
Yeah, dude.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, do you know that Opie and Anthony show? It's not around anymore, but it was like a really big comedy radio show in like the later end of the 2000s.
I think I might have seen some of it on YouTube or something.
Yeah,
but
so
it's not coming to mind.
they had a bunch of comedians on the show all the time. And one day they had Donald Rumsfeld doing an interview with them, and Louis C.K. was like a co-host for the week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Opie was the one trying to have a genuine conversation with Rumsfeld, and then Louis just keeps interjecting with, "Are you a lizard?" With the people need to know, "Are you a lizard?" For 30 minutes, he just grills him about whether or not he's a fucking reptile. And it's the funniest thing to see this fucking politician just try to like give him straight answers about not being a lizard. Dude, you gotta watch it. I highly recommend that everybody listening right now goes out of the way to watch this clip.
We'll post the link up on our Twitter.
Dude, let's fucking do it. Yeah, I wish I had been conscious enough of the world around me to listen to the Opie and Anthony show growing up, dude. Because I got like the free trial of the YouTube Red, where you could just like listen with your phone off, listen to the background, just so I could listen to all their old radio clips. It's OG content, dude.
That's cool.
OG fucking content. That
How much is YouTube Red?
I didn't pay for it, so I don't fucking know. I just got the trial, then it canceled.
I feel you.
Yeah. I feel like it's not worth paying for. There's enough apps where you can listen to music in the background that I don't need to pay for YouTube
Is it
Red.
just music, or can you listen to videos too?
No, you listen to videos. You listen to any video on YouTube in the background. So that really comes in handy for radio interviews and podcast episodes that aren't on Spotify or iTunes.
Yeah. Like us.
Hi guys. Yeah, get YouTube Red, by the way. If you are serious about supporting us, get YouTube Red. Dig into your savings a little bit.
Well, if you're serious about supporting us, go to our Patreon.
Get to our Patreon. Dude, can I come clean?
Come clean, bud.
Dude, I took $500 out of my savings
Mm-hmm.
so I could buy a used Mac.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
So I wanna
Well,
make
this
music.
$40 one's not good enough
No,
for
it's
you?
not even that.
You're not good enough to be just like, the gutter punks over here, scraping our computer by for years and years.
I just want to make music on the Mac
No, I feel
'Cause
you.
they have
I don't know,
Logic?
So that's cool.
because they have Logic, dude.
How do you still have like a good savings you're sitting on?
Oh yeah,
Okay, cool.
I had
You're good
1,000.
then,
I had
yeah.
1,000. Yeah, so 500.
Ooh, half.
Had 1,000.
Yeah,
Now I have 500.
that's rough.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if I made the right choice or not. Fuck.
Well, you got a job.
No, fuck
Build
that.
that savings
Fuck
back
that.
up.
Fuck that.
Make
dude.
it worth it.
Put me on the spot.
Make it worth it.
Put me on the spot. What's your first impression of this?
My first
My
impression
first-
is
your first
you better
impression-
fucking make it worth it, man.
Yeah.
You better fucking get $500 worth of your content out of that computer.
Yeah. I just wanted to make music because Logic is
So
Logic is
make it.
so
You need your
good,
goal
dude.
needs to be to make at least $500 out of your music
Yeah.
in the next year.
And on the right side, I'm already saving like can I even confess to this? Yeah, I'm not gonna confess to that. I'll let you know afterwards though. But I am saving $300 by not doing a thing that you have to do to legally acquire something. I'm illegally downloading something off the internet and saving $300 by doing so. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm saving $300 by not paying off the ticket. I thought you were gonna go somewhere worse with that. Like comparatively speaking, it's, okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well,
That's
it's still
fine, dude.
highly illegal activities, and I don't know if I'm comfortable divulging that.
We can bleep it.
Yeah. No, that's pussy shit though, dude. I had to pay $300 fucking for walking across the light rail tracks last semester.
Seriously?
Yeah, dude. Hey, that
that
shit
serious?
sucked, dude.
Dude, I do that all the time.
I know, but do you ever do it in the presence of the fucking Paul Blarts?
Yeah.
Those fucking mall cops
Dude,
are such
Mesa,
mall
like,
cops, dude.
no one pulls me over.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
Well, the funny thing is, I walked across the tracks, right, and I had my headphones in, and I immediately heard these fucking mall cops in the back of me. Hey, get back here! And I just kept walking because people were like looking, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm putting on a show for these folks right now. So I just kept walking, and then I heard like something hit the ground, and I looked behind me, and one of the fat black motherfuckers had just like tripped on his way.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so when I turned around, he was just getting himself back up with the help of his coworker.
Oh my god!
It was the best. That almost made paying $300 worth it.
Yeah, I'll pay $300 for that.
Fuck you, Paul.
Should have got. I wish you got a video of that, dude.
I know. I totally.
You should have been Snapchat, be like, "What's up?" And see him fall, be like, "Oh, that's $300 worth."
That's
that
how you go
shit goes
viral.
viral. Yeah.
That's how you go viral, and now we have followers and a fucking audience base.
All right, let's go do it. Let's go walk across the tracks, and we'll get a video of a cop tripping.
Or we could just sprint away from the camera.
Fucking
Show people how
6'9".
fast we are.
fast as fuck, boy.
I just got a new pair of Nikes. Legend has it this is gonna add 10 miles to my top speed.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I only have one pair of shoes, dude. So I'm definitely not gonna be getting another pair anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like 2, 3. I have like 4 pairs of shoes.
That's a lot. I use
Well,
these
yeah,
for
but I have
everything.
like my work shoes. I have my like going out shoes, my workout shoes that I never touch.
There's like
Then I
8
have a pair
pairs
of
in this
boots.
fucking
Those are
laundry
my
hamper.
girlfriend's.
Okay, that is a lot of
Those
shoes.
are not mine.
Women have so many fucking shoes, dude.
I don't.
get
She
it.
has so many fucking clothes.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I've never.
You're a
seen you-
one
I've
outfit
never
kind of
seen
guy
you wear
too,
this
right?
shit. I'm a like 2 outfit kind of guy.
Yeah.
I just alternate between like the same 2 or 3 shirts and like the same couple of pants.
I'm the
Which
same
sucks
way.
too because like I wear the same pants to work, so they get covered in flour and dough and shit.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
It's I'm the same fucking way, dude. Like I said earlier, I don't get fashion. It's not something I understand. Doesn't
I
appeal
get
to me.
it.
It
And
doesn't
honestly,
matter
I
to me.
feel like I rock the slob look.
Yeah,
I'm cool
I'm
with
a
it.
fucking bum too, dude.
Bum life, man.
Bum nation, bum life,
Bum
bums
nation.
unite. Bum nation, fool. We fucking out here looking dirty and shit, dog.
Dirty clothes on.
I don't got no
Trying to
problem
get
with
the
it though.
bitches.
Trying to get the bitches.
Not bitches. Can't call them bitches.
Yeah, not bitches.
That's rude.
So hey, remember that girl I matched with on Tinder last week? And then I was like, "This is a man or a woman?"
I can't remember.
You don't remember? Anyways, yeah,
There's
we
a
matched.
couple of those on Twitter, on Tinder.
Yeah. Well, I got
There's
it.
always a couple of them.
It ended up being a woman, but like we texted for a while, and it just didn't go anywhere. But the end of it was really funny because I told her I wanted to fiddle with her innards. She asked me, she was like, "So what exactly are what's the nature of your intentions? What are you trying to get from this?" And so I was like, "I want to fiddle with your innards." And she sent me like a fucking 3-page message explaining why I should never talk like that ever again to any woman if I wanted to increase the likelihood of me penetrating a vagina. You know? So that was really funny to me, dude.
She probably just Googled some rant and then just copied and pasted it.
Oh, no, man.
You
Because
think she hand typed it?
she hand-typed it, definitely hand-typed it. And she, you know what? It looked like the kind of message that like 2 or 3 revisions had gone into it. So she really took the time to craft this out
That's crazy.
and make sure that she hit all the right points.
Well, she wanted to make sure you understood.
Yeah, but it makes sense because she texted like that too. And it pissed me off how she fucking texted because she just used all this flowery, unnecessarily eloquent language.
Well, yeah, she's a college student. She
Yeah,
thinks
they're
she's
so
smart as fuck.
fuck, dude. I hate these fucking trust fund babies, and I hate saying the word yuppie so much, but yeah, I hate these fucking yuppies, bro. Like, why are you talking like this? You know?
Yeah.
It bothers me.
It's weird when I see like a lot of these kids, like the ASU students coming into my work, and I'm sitting there like they'll be the same age, like they'll get a beer and all that. I'll see their birthday, I'll be like, "Fuck, we're the same age." Like he's like a year different, and I'm just like, it's got a really nice watch, really nice girl.
That's all daddy, though.
Yeah, but it's just like at the
So why
same
would you be mad
time,
it's all daddy?
like I want that shit.
Yeah.
If I could be a trust fund baby, I totally would.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
100%.
yes. No doubt.
And then I'd be sitting there be like, "Fuck you, bums." I'd I'd probably be rocking Supreme or some Gucci shit. Be like, "Fuck everybody," because I'm stupid like that.
Yeah. You know
But
what?
I don't have it, so I reject it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man.
Fuck it, dude. I know I'm never going to be able
It's
to
the
get that
entire
lifestyle, so
reason
fuck
I'm
you.
punk because I can't afford everything else.
Yeah. Well, you're
Have
really,
to make my own clothes. Fuck you.
you're in a really transformative period of your life right now. You know, you're just transitioning into adulthood.
Watch me in like 3 years. I'll be wearing Gucci every day. I'll completely flip. Be like, "What's up, boy?"
When this podcast takes off, it's Gucci for all of us, bro.
Fuck, this
We're all
is-
rocking Gucci.
This is taking off. Let's be honest.
Okay, probably not. Probably not. But hey, we're still fucking doing it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to do it. Fuck them.
I don't really give a shit. I like doing this, and I like making the fucking little tunes in my bedroom. And it makes me laugh when I walk around and I see foreigners with like By the way, this isn't racist just because I said foreigners. I'm a fucking foreigner, so I'm allowed to say this. But they'll be wearing like gear that has Tupac and Biggie, and one time even Amine was on a shirt. And then you'll be like, oh, cool, you like the music? And they'll just give you these blank stares because they don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, they just thought it was cool. It looked cool, so I'm going to buy this $300 shirt with Tupac's face on it.
Did you see that new Prius defecation tape,
Dude,
bro?
Prius defecation is total fire, bro. Prius defecation?
It's
Total
like fire flames. They're like the new Mac DeMarco.
Defecation incarnate, dude? Total fire. I love them, bro.
Defecation incarnate.
Hey, Prius incarnate is actually a pretty good band name, though.
That
That
is
doesn't
a
mean
pretty good
anything,
band name.
but it sounds pretty cool.
We'll start a band.
Prius incarnate?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm fucking ready.
Oh no, it makes sense. Here's the story behind it. Prius is incarnating after Tesla. Boom, bang.
Does this mean Elon Musk is a reptilian too?
Dude, have you seen Elon Musk's Twitter lately?
I haven't.
Oh my
Is he going
God.
bonkers?
Yeah, he's been posting a bunch of anime and weeaboo shit.
Let me see it.
It's fucking whack.
Elon's a fucking legend, dude.
Dude, I
Don't
think,
hate on Elon. I love
think
Elon.
I think he like met with his accountant or something, and he was like, okay.
We need to tap into the
Well-
youth market.
Yeah, but he was probably like, do I have enough money to do whatever the fuck I want now? And his accountant was like, yeah, 2 + 2 is 4. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, Twitter, start posting weeaboo shit. He started saying, send me your dankest memes. And then it was funny because he responded to that one afterwards. Like, he posted, send me your dankest memes. Responded to it after a little bit. Was like, I said dankest, not darkest. Like, I can only imagine the shit he was getting.
Isn't that what we're all after, though? We all want to get to a place in life where we can do and say whatever the fuck we want without facing any repercussions. So I can't hate on the dude for finally getting to that place and then just wanting memes. All I want to do is eat food, fuck, and look at memes. Ideally. That would be my life.
Yeah.
And he finally got to that place. Read me the funniest fucking tweet that he's had out in the past couple weeks.
The funniest one that I liked was he posted a photo. He captioned it with "Fresh Puro from my meme dealer."
Let me see that shit.
The meme is sometimes the caption makes all the difference. And it's a hunter guy, like going up against a bear. He's like, listen to me, Floyd. You're tripping balls right now, but for the love of God, put down the gun and we can talk this through. You can see it. I'll probably put that up on Twitter too. I'll retweet that.
Fresh Puro from my meme dealer. This cash makes all the difference.
It's just like weird because it's like it's in between different like Tesla updates. Like the tweet after that is like Tesla safety records all time high, some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah,
really
like
weird seeing like just meme shit and then like Pikachu slapping each other right after all that.
he's
it's
like
whack.
massive thanks to Tesla owners and supporters. We wouldn't be here without you. And then it's a fucking meme.
Smokes weed with Joe Rogan once, goes on a fucking Twitter rampage, becomes a millennial child.
That's the power of the Joe Rogan experience, dude. Oh, I love this so much, though.
Are you scrolling through them all?
Yeah, dude. He fucking tweeted a Tesla logo made entirely of heart emojis. Ah, that's beautiful, dude. I love Elon. I got nothing but love for that dude.
He also tweets, I heart anime, and I own a chibi Wolverine.
Are those things real? It was so awkward seeing him hit that blunt on Joe Rogan, though. He definitely looked like the kind of guy who
inhale.
had never done that. He didn't inhale. And the fact that he was confused about what the fuck a blunt is made it funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Because he was holding it like he'd never held a blunt in his life before.
He probably hasn't.
And that's how we got to the place he's at. Is he still going out with, what's her name?
Grimes?
Yeah,
I
Graham.
think so. I haven't heard anything about them
Yeah.
breaking up. I assume they're still going out.
That was the beginning of Rebel Elon's birth.
Think
When
so?
he started dating Grimes, yeah.
Well, that's when he started making the flamethrower and shit.
Yeah.
The flamethrower is so cool. Or the not a flamethrower. My bad.
But I think he also, well, when he got that SEC fine, it happened because he had illegally set the private share price of Tesla stock at $420 because 420, yeah, because 420, and he thought it would amuse
Yeah.
his girlfriend. That's why he did it, dude, and that's why he ended up paying like $3 million in fines and had to step down as CEO of Tesla.
So he's not the CEO anymore?
No,
What the fuck?
I know. He's still, what do they call him? Chairmans? Chairpersons? Board members? He's still pretty high ranking in the company, but he's not the CEO anymore. You didn't hear about that shit?
No.
Yeah, dude, he's not the CEO anymore.
That's probably why he went on a Twitter rant.
No, but this happened like a month ago.
Caring.
This happened like a month ago. This happened before the Joe Rogan experience even.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He hasn't been the CEO for like a month, I think.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It was funny though. I definitely found it amusing. You just Google like Elon Musk, CEO Tesla. You'll probably get the news on that. I want to fucking drive in a Tesla so bad.
They look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just don't really like most of the people that drive Teslas.
You ever met anybody that rides a Tesla?
Have
you ever met anybody that drives a Tesla?
No, I just hate the stereotype of rich people.
Yeah.
So I see a Tesla and I'm like, fuck you. I'm bitter, man. Let me be bitter.
Yeah, my bad, bud.
Come
my
on.
bad, bud. Go ahead.
Come on.
Get your anger out.
I guess he's a chairman now.
Yeah, chairman. There we go.
That's crazy. Like, why the fuck would he do that?
Because here's the
Dumb
official the official justification that he gave for it was that he thought it would amuse his girlfriend.
Did it?
It probably did, yeah.
I fucking hope so. He lost his job.
Well, then if that wasn't funny enough for her, think about all the controversy that stemmed from that. He literally had to pay the SEC $3 million in fines and then stepped down as CEO of his own company and then made the front page headline news on every outlet across the country. That's hilarious.
Just for a joke.
Just for a joke, dude. What's the farthest you've ever gone for a fucking joke?
She was probably sitting there bitching at him like, oh, you care more about the company than me, blah, blah, blah. So he was like, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. 420.
I'm going to show you how much I love you.
Fuck you. That'd be funny to learn if that's what it was. And he's just like, I thought it would amuse her. I can see how he said it too. He's like, I thought it would amuse her.
This weird South African accent. His accent is weird,
Dude,
bro.
It's so weird watching
What
him
is
rock.
it?
He's like a fucking
He's an android.
robot.
He's a fucking android, bro. But he's a cool android. He's not like
super.
Zuckerberg android. He's a cool android.
Is he? Or is that a cover?
Are they all part of the same?
Maybe he's just analyzed our fucking generation through social media and knows the type of shit that we want to see and hear because he's a fucking cyborg.
He's got state-of-the-art algorithms just implanted into his brain.
Oh my god.
Well, because maybe they're part of the same reptilian covenant, though.
Who was Elon Musk before, like 3 years ago? Never heard of him.
I don't know.
Never heard of the motherfucker.
Actually, his bio came out in 2015. That was 3 years ago.
He was implanted.
Fake.
Is
he an industry plant?
Fake.
Is he an industry plant?
He's an industry
I'm
plant.
hearing him, dude.
That's why he's going against the industry.
I don't know.
And just trying to fix everything.
Zuckerberg is like evil conniving robot. Musk just feels like the cool robot. You know?
Yeah, dude, I definitely want
maybe they're like the yin and the yang.
I want to smoke with Elon Musk, but I feel bad because I feel like if I ever interviewed Elon Musk, I wouldn't say anything because I would just like expect him to unleash knowledge on me.
No, he wouldn't.
Like I feel like him talking would just paint me with knowledge, but it's like I know that's not how conversations work.
Yeah.
And you can't just expect that of another human being. It was just like I wouldn't even know the right questions to ask him. You know, I would just be like, so
Come here often?
yeah, like
To your house, at his fucking house, at his mansion? Do you come here often?
so do you still play with your flamethrower? Do you smoke weed?
You still fucking Grimes?
Dude, if we can get him to dab.
I
Dude,
don't
imagine
think
that
they
like barely
know.
doesn't even inhale the weed with Joe Rogan, comes on our podcast and does a dab. Oh, he would die.
Yeah, he would be out of his fucking
He
mind.
would
dude.
actually be stoned. He'd be he'd be sitting there and be like, you know what? Fuck it. You have my company. I thought it would amuse you. You can have everything. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That was a horrible Elon Musk impression. I'm terribly sorry.
It's better than mine, dude.
All respect to Elon Musk.
No worries. There was a
100%
noticeable shift in
respected.
his behavior on the Rogan show, like 10 minutes after he hit that blunt, dude.
You think
And
so?
yeah, no, dude,
But
definitely.
it really didn't look like he even inhaled. Like as soon he didn't blow anything out after he like let go of it.
Well,
Or
as a
he
person,
he blew it
yeah.
all out and then he didn't have anything after. Like he exhaled and nothing came out.
Yeah, as a person who never smokes, though, I can imagine that it probably had pretty.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And it's a room, so I'm sure he was just, like
It was just
inhaling it, the
condensed.
smoke and all that shit
Yeah.
too.
Rogan probably didn't even
And he
feel
was
like,
drinking a little bit. He was drinking whiskey.
He was drinking
so I'm
whiskey
sure
and
that
shit, too.
affected him in some way.
yeah, dude. It got like funny awkward after you hit the blunt. Like
Yeah.
10 minutes after that, it got funny awkward, dude.
Because he was just like, oh.
Because I think Rogan was having
his
this.
phone kept ringing.
Did his phone keep ringing?
I think so.
I don't
I'm
remember
pretty
that.
sure because he was like, I'm getting a lot of text because they were live when they originally did
Yeah.
it.
I watched the live stream.
So
I
did
know.
dude. I was texting you. I was like, dude, we got. Or no, you texted me first. Like, you gotta watch this.
Did I I text you?
I think you did.
Oh yeah, dude, I fucking loved it. I put it on Snapchat too because people couldn't
Yeah.
miss. Because I was really fucking when they were talking about AI, I was just fucking mind blown.
Dude, I was smoking too while I was listening to that.
Smoking.
Oh my god, dude, it was blowing my mind. And like the way he was talking, it really was like a movie, like he was saying. Like it was just like, holy shit, this guy's blowing my fucking mind.
He just had like this passive look of consternation on his face the whole time. His eyes were a little bit squinty. He looked a little bit concerned,
The
but
world
not that
is
concerned.
doomed.
Yeah.
I'm here to make better tunnels and flamethrowers.
Rogan's like, how long do you think it'll be before the world is over?
2 years.
2
We're
years.
fucked. We're all gonna die. That's why I'm making flamethrowers and digging holes in LA.
I see you working out your fucking Elon Musk impression right now. dude.
And I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember in my head how he works, how he
Yeah.
looks. It's
I
not
haven't heard him
working
talk
so
enough.
well.
Yeah. I haven't heard him talk enough, dude.
I
But-
haven't heard him talk in a minute.
No.
So like since that Joe Rogan thing, I don't think I've seen any talking of him.
Yeah. I mean, I bought his bio, and when you were saying that if you ever got to interview him, it would very much be you just expecting him to unleash all this information.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah,
But I
it's
think a little bit of that is also my social anxiety and like meeting someone that important and
Yeah.
that like significant.
At that point, I think it's pretty uniform observation. It would apply to anybody, you know,
Mhm.
when talking to somebody like Elon Musk, you would just be like, what do you fucking say? But
Yeah.
it's interesting you say that because I was reading the bio, and the journalist who wrote the bio said that when he first met up with Musk in a restaurant to like interview him or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Musk was just like super reserved and silent and wasn't saying much, which is honestly what you would expect of somebody like that.
Yeah, because he's a pretty introverted guy from what I understand.
Yeah, that, and also they owe
I
you
don't
nothing. They stand to gain nothing from you.
Yeah.
You're the only one there who has anything to gain. So
Mhm.
they have to see if you're even worthy of their time, you know?
Mhm.
I don't even know how I would handle that, though. Would I just sit there in silence?
I don't know.
Because you don't want to come across as a fanboy.
Yeah.
I love your Tesla work.
Yeah, you don't want to be all
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
That's always uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's super awkward. I don't know. It's weird to like speculate because I've never met anyone that important. Like I've never met anyone famous like that.
I think
So,
the most
like,
important person I've ever met is Jerry Paper, and I met him at a
Jerry
show,
Paper.
yeah, at the Trunk Space like a year ago, and I
Yeah.
went with my friend. And
Are you going to the show? On
I
the
don't know,
30th?
dude. I really do want to go, though.
Dude.
I really do want to go. My friend, she says she's going, but I got so much shit to do with fucking school that I don't even know if I could just bounce out for a day, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I really do want to fucking go, though. Yeah, but Jerry Paper was working his own merch stand.
That's tight, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Just like, fuck, my friends dipped on me. They all went to get drinks and didn't come
Yeah.
back.
Well, no, it's because
Fuck, these kids coming up to talk to me now.
you always forget how a lot of the artists that I'm into aren't really big, right?
Mhm.
Like, you've never heard of them. But they're not really big, so they're just actual just...
You've never heard of them.
Yeah, so-
I'm a hipster. I
I'm
have
a
better
hipster.
taste in music.
But he just walked through like we were just talking, we're just sitting outside like having cigarettes and talking, and then Jerry Paper just walked right by our circle, and we're like, oh yeah, he's not that big, he could just do that. He doesn't need like bodyguards and shit.
Yeah.
And he's working his own merch stand, and you're like, yeah, Jerry Paper.
Well, yeah, he's just a guy.
He's just a dude who makes music.
The only people that have their own bodyguards are fucking like Rihanna and 6ix9ine because they need them because they keep fucking screaming at each other. Not Rihanna specifically, but like just generally popular people.
You know, dude, you know who came to my mind yesterday when I was thinking about rappers who I hadn't heard from in a while? Ugly God. Where the
Ugly
fuck has
God?
Ugly God been?
I don't know. Fuck, dude.
I
I
haven't
can't even remember like his big song right now.
He had face, titties, booty, and toes, and of course I'm
Of
into him
course,
because of that.
yeah.
Yeah, and then he tweeted out, "Toes are better than ass. Ass is better than titties," like a month ago, which I fully.
He's still
agreed with.
tweeting. Comeback season. Bumps and bruises. It's his new song, I guess. His new piece.
I hop on your bitch with the water, hey. Splashing your letter with the water, hey.
Yeah, I guess he's making his comeback right now, actually.
About fucking time. What did he post that comeback tweet?
Today. No, on the 20th. On the 20th. My bad. It's his pinned tweet.
Ah, dope. Ugly God sees, and we're fucking ready for you.
How much time are we at?
78. Hour 18.
Hour 18.
That's mostly the artists that I'm into, though. People who just like peace out for a year. You don't fucking hear from them at all.
Or if you're Eminem, for like 10 years.
Or 10 years, yeah. He did a bunch of shit during those. He did some shit for every one of those 10 years, though. Just people stopped caring. Who'd you think won the MGK Eminem beef?
I don't know. I really don't like MGK.
Like
But at the
MGK
same
a little
time,
bit.
like, I don't know. Eminem just kind of seems. It just seems pathetic coming from him.
You think it's pathetic, bro?
I don't know, man.
Hey, that comeback track was fire though.
It sounded pretty decent, but I don't know. I don't care enough to like really.
Read up on the beef.
Yeah, like I listened to the tracks, but that was kind of it. I really didn't like how wasn't the album cover like the exact same as the Beastie Boys one?
Yeah, Kamikaze.
Yeah, like I didn't like that. Like that's kind
He
of
was inspired by the Beastie Boys. What's not to like about that?
inspired by, but it's like the same thing. It's the same concept.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel weird about like copycat artists and like paying homage type of artists. It's just weird.
I feel like if you're already an artist like Eminem who has proved that he has or had the originality to make really groundbreaking new music, then you can pay homage, and it's cool because he's proven himself as an artist. So I don't see the harm in him paying homage to the Beastie Boys.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you were just some fucking random that was, building your catalog entirely from things that other artists had already done, then I kind of have a problem with it because, like, where's your, what's your style? What's
Well,
your lane?
That's where, like, a lot of this other shit comes from with me is, like, when with my illustration, it's really hard not to draw something no one else has drawn. Like, it's really fucking difficult, you know?
Yeah.
It's a hard concept to, like, grasp and to do.
I noticed
And
the same shit.
I keep getting stuck on that when I do my art.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what are some artists you've drawn inspiration from that you've seen emulated by your work, like subconsciously?
To be totally honest, I'm horrible at the names because I don't like fangirl over artists or anything like that. Like I follow a bunch on Twitter now, and that's like making it easier for me to like actually follow artists and like see the names and like what they're doing. But honestly, most of my shit is just like dumbass doodles.
Yeah,
that I'm like
yours is pretty fire,
to, like,
dude.
do some extra detailing on.
I don't mean for this to come across as brown nosing or ass kissing, but yeah, your shit's pretty. It's because I have no artistic talent either, and artistic insofar as like drawing and painting is concerned, no talent whatsoever. So when I see somebody doing that shit, I'm like, oh fuck, this is dope.
Yeah,
yeah. Your shit just looks like It looks dystopian. It looks like if Van Gogh was a modern person and he had the same understanding of our culture that we do.
You're comparing me to Van Gogh.
I know.
Right
look, I'm going.
You're not comparing me to Van Gogh
look.
right now. You're gonna turn me into an egotist. You're gonna fill up my head like a fucking balloon.
I'm gonna let you get through that point because I have a point to
I'm
make.
gonna stop interrupting.
I have no point of reference.
I know that pissed you off last time. I know that.
I got no point of reference, dude. I don't know any artists. I know Banksy, Van Gogh, Dali, and you.
I do kind of like that though, like the Van Gogh kind of analogy to like at least my photography. Like, cause I kind of like those angles.
Because his shit is also kind of dystopian looking, you know. There's a painting that he has called the Night Cafe, and
I've seen that one. I used to have that one hung up in my house when I was a kid.
The only reason I know about it is because Patton Oswalt talked about it in his book Silver Screen Fiend, right? And when he's describing the piece, I didn't know anything about it when I first started reading up on it, but he's describing how everything in the picture looks dangerous. It looks like it's lurking and it's about to pounce, right? There's a pool table, and the pool table, I didn't even notice it until he pointed it out, actually does look like a crouched animal that's about to pounce on you. It's really dystopian and dark, and everything's amorphous and distorted, right? So that's the quality that I see in your work. Everything is like just dystopian looking, you know?
Yeah.
It looks dark.
Yeah,
and if I had more,
I've been told a lot of times people are like, you need to brighten up your photos.
I don't like brighten up shit.
I've tried. I
Don't-
try
what
to
the
when
fuck?
I try to
No.
do when I do portraits and shit. I try to have cleaner.
The second you start trying to do shit is when you're no longer following your own vision. Dude. When you start listening to other people's suggestions on what you should and shouldn't do, that's when it goes off the rails.
That's true.
So just do your shit, dude. If you produce work that's depressing and dark and dystopian, then that's your lane. Work with that. If you end up becoming a happier person, you want to take pictures of fucking sunflowers and cats eating ice cream, then that's you.
Okay, I would take a picture though if my cat was eating ice cream.
Yeah,
that's
only
an instant. I have to.
a
It's not even. It's a
decapitated
law.
cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was a decapitated cat, I think it would
fucked.
be
I
more
wouldn't-
in line
I don't
with
know
your
if I
work.
could take a picture of that.
I could
Unless it was like a really good angle.
Yeah. Me and my cousin one time decapitated a dead bird in Mexico with a Gatorade cap.
With a Gatorade cap?
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Well, because you know how it has those little jagged edges?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was just a dead bird that we found in our grandma's backyard, and we just cut its head off with a Gatorade cap. And I didn't grow up to be Jeffrey Dahmer.
Psychopath.
No, because I didn't grow up.
Psychopath.
No,
That's
I haven't
why
killed
you want
anybody.
a podcast.
No, I didn't grow up. I haven't killed anybody.
Yet.
Yeah. I haven't jacked off to like fucking rape videos, so I'm not a psychopath.
You don't know that.
So kids, if you're out there listening, just know that if you want to decapitate a dead bird's head with a Gatorade cap, go ahead and do it, because it doesn't automatically mean you're going to grow up to be a maniac. Fuck you for judging me.
How many kids do you think are listening to this?
No kids,
I
dude.
hope none.
I hope parents relay the information to their kids, because it's probably mostly young people that would listen to this, but not just any kind of young person, the kind of young people that are really young parents. Teen parents listen to this. Yeah.
Teen parents, goddamn.
And they can relay the information to their children.
Fuck having kids.
I saw some fucked up shit happen to animals when I was growing up, dude.
What happened?
Just fucked up shit. My grandpa was like a super he was just a quintessential old Mexican man, you know what I mean? Just angry, super sexist and shit, but it was funny. I found it funny. So one Christmas, we're all just sitting around the fire.
Huh.
And the family dog, she was like 8 years old at this point or something. She's walking around. She's fucking pregnant, right? She's got a full litter in her belly. And this stupid fucking bitch, she keeps just like biting at the fire, because you know dogs do that shit. She just keeps like
Playing
jumping
with
at it.
this shit, yeah.
And then eventually my grandpa gets up and he's like, "Get el lumbre!" And then he picked her up by the fucking back skin and just threw her into the fire.
Oh my god.
That shit was fucking hilarious, dude.
Was she okay?
She was
The
okay.
pup?
That bitch went through way fucking worse. Dude, she got her tail cut off in a fight. Two dogs just like bit her tail, half her tail off.
Oh my god.
And then not only that, but her tail regenerated and it grew back.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck, dude. Yep.
What are they feeding her?
That's just what happens when you grow up in a fucked up environment. You become resilient and you develop the ability to reproduce,
Dogs could
regenerate.
grow a tail.
That's
That's impressive as shit.
she
It was
regrew
part
70% of
blizzard
it.
or some shit.
Yeah, she didn't regrow the whole thing, but 70% of it. 70% of it is still more than I think any other animal could muster.
Lizards can get a full tail back,
Lizards can
like
get
the little gecko thing.
She might have been like
pull
an
their
eighth.
tail off.
I think your great grandma was like an 8th reptilian, actually. So she probably had some of that DNA in her.
Same with Barack Obama
Same with
and
Barack.
George Bush and Bill Clinton.
You mean Barack Hussein Obama?
Dun dun dun.
Building 7? Building 7. You know about Building 7, right?
What's Building 7?
Dude! Fuck!
What's Building 7?
It's that World Trade Center building that was detached from the main two,
the
but
third
still
building.
burned. Yeah, the third
Yeah,
building.
the one that collapsed for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I didn't know it was called Building 7. I forgot.
Yeah, well, it was World Trade Center Building 7. It's like, if there's 3 buildings, why call the third one Building 7?
Mm.
The fuck? That's already a conspiracy.
Well,
Where are the
there's
other
probably
4?
There's probably more buildings.
Where are the other 4?
Those are just the 3 that fell.
Why didn't we hear about the other 4?
Because the other 4 didn't fall.
Oh, that's true. So I guess the World Trade Center is still there, essentially, right? Most of it's still there.
I think it's been closed down, though. I think it's been, like, moved. I think the whole thing's a memorial site now.
Fuck, I want to go visit that.
I don't know. I've never been to New York. I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither, dude. God damn it. I'm going to go to Peru next semester, though.
Really?
Yeah, that's going to be dope.
That'd be fucking
I
awesome.
Googled Peruvian feet the other day just to get myself ready.
Jesus fuck.
I know, dude. I'm really excited about it, though, because I've never been in a plane either.
Yeah.
Have you been in a plane?
Once when I was
Fucking
like
yuppie.
3.
You fucking yuppie.
I was 3,
Yeah.
dude. And that was when that was when my mom was kidnapping me and bringing me home to
Oh, shit.
Arizona, trying to leave my dad again.
Like that?
Yeah.
Do you remember
so
any of
fuck
it?
you saying yuppie.
You fucking yuppie going on a plane as a kid?
Yeah.
Do you remember any of it? What's it like?
I don't remember it, no.
Fuck, dude.
I was a little baby. I was
Little
like 3 or 4 years
boy.
old.
Yeah.
No, I was like 2 or 3. 'Cause my brother was born when I was like 3.5.
My parents probably would have taken a Greyhound. I think we took like the Mexican version of a Greyhound to Juarez
Yeah.
when we were going to get our papers. And back then it wasn't
Just
even.
a little like van shuttle.
Yeah, dude. It's like just 30 Mexicans packed into this fucking old aluminum bus. Like sardines, my guy.
Jesus.
It's my recollection of it is really spotty because I was like 5. But I
Mhm.
just remember being on this fucking, sitting on my dad's lap, just like looking around at these tired people, feeling really bad for all of them.
Jesus. How does that memory like affect you in your day to day? Does that like make you need to go like work harder or?
I will say this, because I really don't have, it's so vague and abstract that it doesn't have any kind of impact on me, at least none that I can notice.
Mm.
But going back to Mexico and being in town and just like connecting with random people around town. And my cousin actually, we were interviewing somebody, and then my cousin just pulled up next to us, and he was like, "Sammy, ¿qué onda, güey?" And I was like, this is my fucking hometown, of course. But we ended up talking to this guy who knew like all my uncles. He was like, "Oh yeah, I played soccer with them in the '80s."
Damn.
So everybody just knows everybody there.
Yeah.
You know? But going back, dude, I feel so just fucking happy in that place. Like I belonged, you know what I mean? I felt at ease. Just being back home, I was like, whoa, this is like my people right here, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
See, I'm never going to get that from Dothan, Alabama.
Yeah, never, dude.
It's a fucking shame.
You didn't join the clan before you left, so you're never going to get that. Well, you left when you were 3, right?
Something like it was like 2 or 3.
Oh, okay. So you really don't have any recollection of
Yeah, like I've seen pictures and like a couple of VHS tapes, but that's it.
Yeah. But you wouldn't go back to like spend holidays there or something?
No, never.
Ah, dude, yeah. Well, I guess you're an Arizonan then.
Yeah, I'm in Arizona pretty
Fuck
much.
it, dude.
My blood runs thin as shit because it's hot as fuck. Quick-tempered. Like all Arizonans.
Like all Arizonans. Yeah, so I definitely I appreciated going back just for that, man. It's a good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome. I really wish that I could like get a more worldly view.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm so used to just American bullshit, and I feel guilty for that a little bit, which I know I shouldn't. But at the same
Why
time, like
shouldn't?
I don't know. I want to go visit other places and like actually experience how it is without sounding too hipster, too yuppie-ish, you know? Like I just want to like, for my own perspective, see a little bit different.
I'm the same way, dude, because
Well, see, I'm kind of jealous because like you already have that, like a little bit. Like yeah, you don't really remember it that much, but
a little bit. Remember what? Living there?
yeah.
Oh, no, I totally do.
Oh, okay.
I lived there till I was
Okay.
9. And then I went back pretty much every weekend up until I was 18. Up until I moved here to Arizona. I
Yeah.
pretty much spent all my weekends there. So it's never like I was, oh my God, what's going on back home? No, I was always back home. Spending time with like cousins and grandparents and shit.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it really was, dude. Like I'm now that I'm more grown up and the reality of adult life has set in a little bit more, I'm really appreciative that I had just like that family unit, you know, just to go back and like spend time with and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But beyond that, I haven't traveled at all either, bro. I've
Yeah.
been to LA's the farthest I've ever been in my life.
I've been to LA.
And I fucking hate when people give you shit for that. Like, oh, you haven't traveled? Are you, what's
I'm
wrong
poor.
with you? Yeah, bro. It's like,
the fuck?
where are we going to go?
Buy bread or go to LA? Bread.
Me and the bread, man. Yeah. And living in Mexico is cool too because my dad was working, so he was making U.S. dollars, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was making American money, and we were living in Mexico, so the cost of living was way cheaper.
Yeah.
So we were probably upper middle class in Mexico, dude, just because he was making American money. And then we moved here, and we're just like lower middle class. So it's like, fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's alright though. I feel that. I got really unlucky. My parents finally got out of their hole. You know, they finally kind of figured out life at the right point right after I moved out. My dad got a really good promotion as a superintendent or some shit for a construction company, and my stepmom finally finished college, so she got a job as a teacher, which isn't great, but now there's 2 incomes, and my dad's income is already, I think he told me 6 figures, like just barely got
Holy
over 6
shit.
figures. Yeah.
It's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah, and here I am fucking begging the dollar store for change.
Oh, this is right now?
Yeah, this is my current situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my family, like, if they had another kid, he would be a trust fund baby, 100%.
Damn, dude.
The next kid would be trust fund as fuck.
Yeah.
And I would kill that child. I would hate it.
And I would eat his
I
remains.
would hate that kid, no matter what it did. If it was the coolest kid ever, loved all of my art, wanted to be like my best friend, like was always like, hey, Jake, big brother Jake, what's up, bud? I would drop kick him.
You're his fucking role model at
He's
that
got a
point.
better situation than me. I'm
Yeah.
jealous.
Hey, bro, that's that resentment. I have it too,
Hey, but
dude.
it's okay because it's all hypothetical. So
Yeah.
it's not mad. My parents can't text me after I post this and get all mad at me.
Do you think
Mom,
they'll?
Dad.
Do you think they'll have another kid or no?
Them? I don't know.
My,
It's on them, I guess.
my parents went through this phase where they like wanted a 3rd kid, but I was already like 14 at this point, so they were thinking about adopting a Chinese baby. I was like, yo, if we're gonna adopt a baby, like, can we at least make it ethnically like ethnically
Accurate?
similar to ethnically accurate to our family
Or
unit.
at least like a different, like a Honduras, like
Yeah.
just slightly different, so you can like compare shit, but you understand everything at the same time.
Because even a stupid Asian kid would realize by the age of 8, like, yo, they're not my real dude. This is not my real family. Come on now, dude.
Do some calculations real quick.
I'm the only one who looks like this for like 40 miles in any direction, and they're gonna tell me that I'm their biological child. Nah, that's not true.
Yeah, I don't think they'd fall for it.
Definitely not,
They're
bro.
smart.
Yeah.
Okay, that's racist.
No,
My
how's that
bad.
racist? Stereotypes aren't racist if they're
Asian-
positive
That's
stereotypes.
true. Asians are
Mexicans
usually
work
smart.
hard. That's not racist.
That's true.
Americans own everything. That's not. It's a little imperialist, but not racist.
That's true. Yeah. Imperialism is a weird concept. Do you think we're still pretty imperialist? Like still taking over, like territories, land, like trying to be like on top of everything?
Definitely, dude. Most parts of the world have a U.S. military outpost.
But is that imperialism, or
Yeah,
is
that's
that
imperialism.
just like the global protection bullshit they're calling it?
The fact that we have a military presence in virtually every country, well, I don't want to say in the world, but most of the world, yeah. Most of the world. The fact that we have a military presence there is a testament to how we're safeguarding the American way of life, you know? That way, if any shit starts going down, we have American military forces there on the ground to just nip it in the bud and make sure that the people back home don't have to deal with this.
That's just so strange.
And then even when Clinton was Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State, there was this whole plot where I think they tried to overthrow the government of like Honduras or some Central American country and establish an American approved regime.
Why?
That happened just because
Well,
we
yeah,
wanted.
that's what they tried to do with the Bay of Pigs too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
happened a couple of times. We've done it multiple times. It's like classic American move.
Happens all the time and it happens everywhere. So you can't say that we're not imperialist.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I guess I didn't think that much into it before I asked.
Yeah, it doesn't get more imperialist than trying to overthrow the democratically elected government of a country because you think you have a better solution.
This is a really political podcast today.
Hey man, we're just getting real with it.
We're getting pretty political today,
The
guys.
writer stopped meowing, so
Y'all, dude, he looks so cute when he's sleeping though. Look at that.
when he leavey. Will you take a picture for when I finish this? I'm really gonna work hard on this fucking track. When I finish it, will you take like a picture that I can use as a cover for it?
You want me to?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because
Do you want it to be like a portrait of you, or do you want me to like
I don't
draw
know.
something up or do something cool on Photoshop?
It would be cool to have it be a portrait, but like you have an eye for scene setting and like ambiance and shit.
I just walk around and take pictures.
So like maybe we could like drizzle fucking mud on my stomach and then put hot coals on top of the
Sheck
mud.
West.
Yeah.
You're trying to be Sheck West.
Yeah, I'm
Mud
ripping
boy.
off Sheck West, god damn it. Mo Bamba.
Dude, that song is pretty tight. I like that beat.
That's the only song I
It
ever heard.
goes pretty hard. I like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying though that I like a really popular song.
How's that annoying?
It just bugged me because I'm elitist by nature, bro.
The Elitist by Nature podcast. I only heard that song. I really heard that song yesterday, dude. I hadn't heard any Sheck West before.
Really?
that. Yeah.
I haven't heard anything before that one though either. Yeah, I'm too white. Look at me, dude.
I got 2 bitches, all hunchback, pussy like some candy. When I see it, no, I unwrap.
Is that you?
That's me.
That's awesome.
That's just a little
You're the next Sheck West, boy.
Next Sheck West, bro. Fucking little Jake here sitting on a pillow.
Sitting on the pillow. I'm sitting next to the pillow.
Sitting next to the pillow. Bitches whipping hair like their name was Willow. Remember that track from like when Willow Smith came out with
Willow Smith,
whip my
yeah.
hair back and
I
forth?
whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair
Back and forth.
We can't get sued for that, right? That wasn't good enough to be sued for.
No, dude.
It wasn't even in the right tone.
It's not identifiable.
Yeah, not at all.
Not at all, dude. The fucking do you have all the? Do you like Jaden Smith? I'm not saying do you like him, but
I've
are you
heard
at
a
least
couple of his songs?
accepting of the person that he is?
I mean, yeah, I'm accepting of it, but I will say I will criticize a little bit. He had one line, and I saw it in some YouTube video that was like asking him about all of his lyrics, and there was one line where he's like, "I got iconic tatted on my chest" or something like that.
And he didn't.
Yeah, he doesn't have that tattooed on his chest, so I thought that was pretty fucking lame.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing I can criticize though. Like I don't pay attention to him enough. Like to me, honestly, the way I see it, he's kind of just writing off of like his dad's fame a little bit.
Yeah.
But I honestly,
That's inevitable when you
yeah,
have a
but I
dad like Will
honestly,
Smith.
I would too. If my dad was Will Smith, I'd be like, oh fuck, I can be somebody. stepping on that ladder. Here we go. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm what's up. My dad gave me money to start a record label. I got my own record label, bitch. I would rep that all day.
The one thing that's funny to me about his music and his style is that because his dad is Will Smith and Will Smith he was known for being like a clean rapper. Jaden like never fucking drops F-bombs.
Well, yeah, I think that's like a rule
Or even
something he has, I think.
Yeah.
I read somewhere. I'm not going to reference where it is because I'm drawing a complete fucking blank. But I think I saw that somewhere. Like, he doesn't curse or anything on his labels.
He doesn't. Can you imagine if Will Smith was your father, he came up to you and said, I'm going to give you $5 million to start your own record label, but
no cursing.
No cursing. You can't call women bitches. You can't call them hoes. You have to be respectful of everybody at all times. That would be such a downer.
That's probably why I wear skirts.
Yeah.
His dad pays him extra.
Or he has to compensate for not being able to curse in his lyrics by wearing just outlandish shit.
Yeah.
Kilts. Scottish people wear kilts. Why don't we give them shit?
He's just like a young thug, pretty much.
With
like the fashion shit and all that.
I've never heard a Young Thug song.
I've heard a couple of them, but not enough for it to be like significant, you know?
Yeah. We're at 140, dude.
140?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say to the world?
I got a lot of hatred and anger and political shit out right now, so honestly, I'm feeling pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot lighter. You know, like I can float a little bit.
That's the beer.
It might be the dab I took and the beer, but you know what? Good riddance for it. I like it.
Is there Chinese lettering on this Pabst can?
Yeah, it's like a special
see
edition
that shit.
art can or something like that. I don't know. They're kind of cool.
Do you know what these characters mean?
I have no fucking idea.
Because the Asian girl I fucked, she wrote some shit one time on my titty that was entirely in Chinese.
Probably said this man's a cuck.
This man's a cuck. He's got a little dick.
Cuck.
Maybe I can cross-reference that picture I still have of my chest with this Chinese lettering on it to this can.
Oh, yeah, you
some
can
shit
decipher that secret hidden code?
I might be able to, dude.
Is there a
secret
hidden
code? It's a
treasure in the
language.
Pabst can?
Don't appropriate their fucking language. It's not code.
Remember to check out our Patreon, Elitist by Nature. We're on YouTube. Are we still posting on SoundCloud?
Yeah, we're still posting on SoundCloud.
We're still posting on SoundCloud.
Wait. We reached the limit. Shit. I don't want to pay it, dude. I don't want to have the money for that shit.
Until further notice,
we're on YouTube.
We'll be on YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
And on Twitter, @Elitist by Nature.
If any of you guys want to make secondary accounts of Elitist by Nature, download or actually we could do that. We could just download our own MP3s off YouTube and then make different accounts to upload.
Hell yeah, we'll just have multiple Elitist by Nature
Follow all
accounts.
25 Elitist by Nature accounts on SoundCloud.
Absolutely. Please and thank you.
Thank you guys for listening.
Have a great night.
We'll catch you on the other side.
Elitist by Nature.